Hi everyone, my name is Kennedy and I'm going to be your RA this school year. With everything going on with COVID-19 and all of the restrictions and new rules set in place with move-in and everything, I wanted to reach out and kind of let you guys get to know me before you move in. And I'm really excited to meet you all. So, as I said, my name is Kennedy. However, it is not spelt the way most people think it is. It's spelled with a C. I've heard every joke possible from centipede to Cennidie, everything. But just make sure you guys are calling me Kennedy. That's my name. I am a theater major I have a discipline in stage management, which basically means it's a part of tech. I run the show. I call for lights and sound and everything like that. And I'm going into my 4th year of undergrad, so I will be graduating in the spring. Go Zips. And I am in room 227, which is right off the elevator and right near the stairs that you will take to get up to the 2nd floor. So with the new rules in place where only UA students are allowed to be guests in the residence halls, I will not be able to invite my friends over, so I just wanted to introduce them to you guys in case you ever hear me talking about them, so you guys can kind of get a face to the name. So this is, her name's Becca Homan. She's the one in the middle here. She is one of my closest friends, and then next to her is Kirsten, and she is, again, one of my closest friends, and they've been so great this summer helping me out and whatnot. So if you ever hear me talking about them, those are their faces. And then the girl in the black with the gray skirt, her name is Emma. She is actually the business LLC RA. She's on the floor above me, in the room above me, actually. And so if you ever see her, say hi. We met last year because of Res Life. So yeah. So I told you guys I was a theater major, and I understand that not everyone knows what a stage manager is. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys. So it's very similar to being an RA in that I make sure everyone's where they're supposed to be and doing what they're supposed to be, as well as, making sure everyone's okay, has everything they need to succeed, all of that type of stuff. The only difference is I literally call the shots. When you see a light go on stage, I'm the one telling the light person to turn it on. Because of the pandemic, theater is non-existent. We're doing our best to do things online, but true in-person theater will not be happening anytime soon. So I usually would be in rehearsal most nights, but that is not the case this semester. But here in the top left, that is a picture of me taking notes on my script. And I have a headset so I can communicate with the other tech people. Then that bottom left corner is a picture of me and the cast and crew of The Irresistible Rise of Arturo Ui. I am the only female tech major at the university, and I'm actually the only female upperclassman in the theater program. So it's really fun to be able to represent women and pursue tech. And then finally, the picture on the right is me in the traditional type of what's called you're supposed to wear all black when you're doing tech. So that's me basically getting ready to call a show wearing all black with my stage manager kit and my clipboard. A little nerdy, but yeah. So I had mentioned that this is my senior year, so I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a background on, where I've been and how I got into Res Life. So in this top left photo here, this is actually me, my freshman move-in day. I lived on the 5th floor of South. And when I was in South, I actually became the president of Hall Gov, and that ended up, I wrote a bid that won us Hall of the Year, and that's how I got the RA position. So if you are at all interested in becoming an RA, definitely check out Hall Gov because it gives you a lot of experience in, dealing with communities and programming and all sorts of stuff that RAs have to do. So then if we look at that bottom picture, that is my first staff. I was in Bolger Residence Hall my sophomore year as an RA. And it was a very big staff, but you know, we bonded, everything was great. And then that top right picture is my staff last year. I was in Quaker Residence Hall. There were only 3 RAs, and it was an experience for sure. But all 3 years that I've been here so far, they've definitely had their ups and downs, but I'm forever grateful for Res Life. So that's kind of where I got my start. And then of course I went full circle, and now I am back in South. I've also lived in Exchange, but not as an RA. So yeah. So I mentioned that I'm a theater major, and when most people hear that, they think I want to sing on Broadway, and they just could not be more wrong. So on like nights and weekends, I want to be a stage manager. That's just not typically a 9-to-5 job, and it'll definitely take me a few years to get to that type of high-paying job. So my other goal is to work at Playhouse Square in Cleveland. I want to work in the ticket sales department, which is a lot more complicated than like say like a movie theater, how they sell tickets. It's a lot more planning and connecting with visitors, and just a lot more development behind it. And this is a picture of me when I shadowed there last fall. And it was just an amazing experience, and I'm really hopeful that things will work out in the spring, and that I can pursue my dreams there. Okay guys, so obviously you have to be wearing a mask anytime you're in the residence hall unless your door to your bedroom is closed. And with that being said, I do know how to sew. I own a sewing machine. I have been making masks all summer. So if you are ever in a bind and really need a mask, please let me know. I'd rather you guys are safe and protected than not having a mask. I even make scrunchies to match, so if it's something about like, oh, I don't like the way they look, like none of us like the way we looked in masks, but at least we're protecting each other. So just please wear your masks, and we'll have a really great year. So that's a little bit about me. I didn't want to make this too long because I know the past like 5 or 6 months you've just been watching endless YouTube videos and seminars and whatnot. Webinars maybe? I don't know. But I cannot wait to meet you all. Of course, we are going to be distanced and everything, but I'm really excited for this year, and I'm excited to have residence again. It's been a while. But because of, you know, everything going on with Corona, I would love for you guys to connect with me on social media so I can see what you guys look like behind the mask. And I've left the my like handles and everything on this page so you guys can follow me. Also, there's a link in the email I sent you guys with a GroupMe link. It's an app you can download. It's a really good way to like connect with the floor, and it'll be how I kind of communicate with you guys. So definitely stay tuned for more. And I can't wait to meet you all.